Jennifer, it's so good to see you
Nice to
again.
see you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful job and a beautiful mind, and I really do mean that.
Appreciate it. Thank you. It was a great one to be involved in. I was, from when I first read it, I thought, please let me work on this
It's what you
project.
really wanted to do.
It was
yeah.
just, it was such a no-brainer.
You play Alicia Nash, who meets John in graduate school, John Forbes Nash.
Right.
She, at that time, in her own right, would you agree, was an outstanding student herself?
Absolutely. I mean, just even the fact that she was studying theoretical physics in the 1950s at MIT as a woman was kind of extraordinary about her. She was, kind of irreverent and, also an original,
Definitely. Did it help, or was it a little bit difficult to play somebody that's alive today? I know that you met Alicia. Was she helpful to you as, getting into this character?
It was wonderful to meet her. I met her before we started shooting. It was tricky finding the balance at first because this, this is not a biopic. It's truly inspired by their lives and the biography of the same title. So our characterizations are also kind of a departure. So we really, took everything we could from the biography and from their lives, but then sort of made our own versions of the story and our own Alicia.
But in reality, Alicia, would you agree, was John Nash's salvation? That she helped him in the beginning to understand people, to learn social graces, that she really was his backbone.
All along, in our movie and in real life. I mean, he is a man who was most comfortable living in his mind, his incredibly brilliant, genius mind, and had a harder time in this world, in this tangible world. And she was someone who could sort of bridge that gap for him. She could sort of travel in both spheres and helped ground him and helped engage him in the world.
So what can we say to get the audience to run out to see A Beautiful Mind? I want to, as I just said, I'm going to go see it again, and I think our audience should too.
I hope so. When I first read the script, I thought this is one of those movies that just does not come around very often. It's a beautiful story. It's a story that has value to it. It has a morality to it. It has a heart to it. And it was executed by people who are really talented. Ron Howard, who I was even more impressed with working with him. Russell Crowe, who we all know is such a great actor. So
I'm totally out of time, but I'll see you in March at the awards.